A lot of people look at me different, but I don't mind because it's the way I am. It's the way God made me. I don't mind, and that's what we should all be like.
Hey, what's up you guys, PrinceMeed here. Assalamualaikum semua orang, how's everybody doing today? Sepatutnya kita punya video siap hari ni. Laptop macam crash. I'm very angry, I'm very emotional. Tapi tak apa, kita boleh buat this video in the meantime. Kita akan look at some weird stuff, weird things yang mungkin betul, yang mungkin tak betul.
Last 20 plus years at Michael Jackson's side, he was our guide, taking us through Neverland Ranch.
Ada benda yang tak masuk akal, ada benda yang memang depan mata kau, like you can see it right there, right in front of your face. Kita akan talk about a few people. Kita akan talk about satu budak ataupun bukan budak, and you guys might know who I'm talking about already. So let's not waste any time. First of all, kita akan talk about one celebrity, satu penyanyi. He was so famous. I'm sure you guys pernah dengar nama Robbie Williams. Kalau siapa-siapa yang tak tahu lah kan you guys, he's a musician. He was so popular dulu, okay you guys. Dia punya lagu dulu you guys, I swear to God, it was always on the radio. Memang like almost every day, almost all the time. Now you tak dengar sangat lagu dia because he's not that famous anymore.
Tell someone to love me.
Like seriously, ada banyak lagu dia yang best. Ada satu benda yang happen, lepas tu his whole entire career memang boleh flop, memang boleh jatuh like all the way down. Do you guys know siapa Nicole Kidman? She made a music video with Robbie Williams.
Saying something stupid like I love you.
She's not a singer, she can't really sing sangat, but for Robbie Williams you guys, dia akan buat a music video. Every music video chart you guys, you akan nampak nama Robbie Williams.
My 4th year and coming back and being given awards, and I'm just going to say nothing apart from I thank you very much. Thank you.
A few years later, dia punya career memang mula jatuh, flop. Sebab dia kata dekat satu dunia that dia nampak UFO.
It's whatever they are, I don't know, but I've seen one. You know, I've seen one right above me, and if I got a tennis ball out, I could have hit it with a tennis ball.
How now, brown cow? Now I tak tahu nak cakap macam mana, because I want to believe.
Tell you what, that Howard's got some incredible technology if he has.
Sometimes you guys, orang akan mencari cerita, tapi you guys, in this case, to be honest, I rasa dia tak tipu. I don't think he's lying. I think he's actually macam saying that dia memang betul-betul nampak UFO depan mata dia. Ever since that tragedy you guys, hari-hari, every day, dia akan duduk dekat rumah and look for UFOs. Dia keluarkan dia punya teleskop just so dia nak cari a UFO. I don't know whether I percaya ke tak lah kan you guys. Cuma when someone kata dia nampak UFO, lepas tu dia tak ada bukti apa, it's very very hard for us to believe.
I've seen one right above me.
If they pull out dia punya phone ke apa at the time, lepas tu dia pergi record benda tu, okay, kita might percaya benda tu, but we don't have any proof.
Right above me.
As you guys know you guys, the United States of America, diorang memang ada berlambak gila rahsia. Kita tak tahu that whether the UFO ni is from them. Will Smith was on a podcast ke apa, like on a radio show.
I was at the White House with my family, and we were getting a tour, and you know, Barack and Michelle and Sasha and Malia. Jaden says, "Excuse me, Mr. President." And I was like, "Hey, Barack, man, hey, listen, Jaden." And Barack said, "Don't tell me." And in perfect form, like this is why he's the president, he stopped and looked at Jaden and said, "The aliens, right?"
I mean, I've seen and I've read and I've heard, and I did have one very brief meeting on it, but people are saying they're seeing UFOs. Do I believe it? Not particularly.
I've seen one right above me, and if I got a tennis ball out, I could have hit it with a tennis ball.
I was like, oh shoot. And he said, okay, I can neither confirm nor deny the existence of extraterrestrials, but I can tell you if there had been a top secret meeting, and if there would have had to have been a discussion about it, it would have taken place in this room.
Tapi betul-betul ke that Robbie Williams nampak UFO? Itu I don't know what to believe. A few years later, he made his comeback. Tapi masa dia comeback to you guys, dia macam overweight now. He's okay now. Cuma dia bukan famous like he was before. Dulu you guys, I'm telling you, dia punya famous tu, dia punya popularity tu, he was all over the world. Everybody knows I'm a huge fan of Michael Jackson. Ada satu benda ni you guys yang pasal Michael Jackson yang buat aku keep scratching my head like this, you know, most of the time. On Jun 25, 2009, Michael Jackson meninggal dunia. 2 hari kemudian, the polisi semua macam dia pergi masuk rumah Michael semua, lepas tu dia pergi check everything yang tak kena ke and all the stuff. CNN was there.
This place is so big that obviously this isn't just for decoration. This train station was a real train station with a real train.
Real train, steam engine train.
So CNN you guys, yang berita tu kan, ada orang pergi film, ada this guy macam dia tengah cakap semua, oh aku pernah datang sini.
Cappuccino if you want, ice cream, candy apples, all the candy you could think of before you ride a train over to the theater. This is the living room. Piano used to be over here with a bunch of photos on the piano.
Lepas tu masa CNN, punya cameraman was filming, dia nampak satu shadow tau.
It's okay, but when he locked, he wanted his privacy. He had his privacy.
This is one of the bathrooms. There are 2 bathrooms.
I tak fikir ni. I think itu cuma someone's shadow outside the window ke apa. Tapi you guys, the whole entire world actually believe itu memang Michael Jackson punya roh. Itu yang buat aku gelak, you know. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Okay lah, that's too much you know. I mean, come on bruh. I don't think he's dead, okay, but come on lah, you know, takkan lah dia nak duduk sana. He's not that stupid. Esoknya, the very next day, someone daripada what country I don't even remember, someone tengah dekat luar. Lepas tu dia nampak satu muka dekat dia punya hood.
The King of Pop nonchalantly staring back at him from the bonnet. Yes, another ghostly image of the late Michael Jackson has appeared, this time before a 43-year-old builder from Stafford.
Really? I mean, come on lah, you know what I mean? I want to believe, macam biasa, I want to believe, but come on though, I don't think. Tapi yang pelik to you guys is like, it looks exactly macam Michael Jackson. It's days after Michael Jackson meninggal dunia. His face is right there. I mean, it's tu cuma langit. No though, kalau langit pun okay. Macam mana dia boleh muka macam Michael Jackson? It's not fake. Benda tu is from 2009. Apa korang fikir? Michael Jackson.
He eventually sold the rover for £650.
Tell me, are you the ghost of jealousy?
We're gonna make a little announcement real quick. So we're gonna start off by reading this letter. And it is to our wonderful father. And I'm going to try to get through this without crying, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to.
Ada banyak gila budak-budak you guys dekat dunia ni yang tak ada mak bapak. They don't have a mom, they don't have a dad. On some hands, ada husband and wife yang cannot have kids. Ada yang ada children tapi dia nak anak angkat. Ada satu budak kecil ni, dia macam dia special lah kan, dia daripada China.
Are you ready to finally meet Lucy?
Oh!
Ada satu perempuan ni guys, nama dia Natalia. She was from Ukraine. Dia dilahirkan dekat Ukraine.
I just wanted to come introduce myself, and then next I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit about myself. So let's go. Okay, first thing about me is I'm 10 years old. Yes, I'm a little person, but I don't care. That's another thing why I started this, because I want...
Mak dia macam tak boleh nak jaga dia sangat. So mak dia macam pergi letak dia somewhere lah kan. Mak dia macam pergi letak dia dekat satu pusat ni kan, yang for babies kan, yang for budak-budak semua kan.
I suffered for over a day to give birth to her.
Ada satu family, ada satu keluarga ni in America. Dia nak satu anak angkat. So sebelum tu you guys, mak bapak ni diorang ada in touch with satu anak perempuan. Diorang memang nak a girl, anak angkat for some reason. So diorang pergi contact satu agency. Kita ada satu budak for you, but dia macam ada masalah now. So benda macam tengah hold ke whatever, I don't even know kan. Lepas tu you guys, a few days later, this agency call lain sekali. Lepas tu they say, we have the perfect girl for you. Kita ada satu perempuan yang memang you will absolutely love. And nama dia is Natalia. Natalia ni daripada Ukraine. Lepas tu dia tak ada adik-beradik. It's just dia seorang.
A lot of people look at me different, but I don't mind because it's the way I am, it's the way God made me. I don't mind, and that's what we should all be like.
Diorang ambil Natalia ni, lepas tu dia pergi bawa rumah semua. Lepas tu things seems fine. Everything seems fine. Dia jalan macam budak kecil, dia cakap macam budak kecil. Lepas tu dia makan pun macam budak kecil. Semua benda yang dia buat memang nampak macam budak kecil. Masa ni dia 6 tahun. Lepas tu you guys, pada satu malam, the husband macam tengah jalan tau. Husband dia macam nak pergi masuk tidur, so dia kena go upstairs. Masa dia tengah naik tu you guys, on the stairs, husband dia macam terpijak. Siapa yang buat semua ni? And then nobody knows. Orang semua tak tahu. Nobody know. A few days semua jalan macam biasa you guys. Lepas tu one afternoon, dia punya wife macam tengah buat air lah kan. Lepas tu you guys, they claim, dia orang betul-betul claim, they keep saying this, Natalia cuba sembuh spray nyamuk dekat dalam air punya cawan.
Dr. Pepper.
So korang kalau fikir betul-betul you guys, I mean macam budak 6 tahun cuba nak bunuh husband and wife in the same home, in the same house. So that is something weird. A few months later you guys, dia punya husband, dia jumpa, okay lah macam mana cakap, kan perempuan tiap bulan dia macam ada this cycle kan, so dia kena tukar-tukar semua stuff kan. Okay, so this guy jumpa ini berlambak gila in her bedroom.
She's got a monthly cycle and she's hiding it.
Dah diguna macam it's used. Lepas tu this guy go ask his wife, kenapa you punya ini semua ada dekat dalam bilik Natalia? She is only 6 years old. Dia tak boleh tengok semua ni sebab dia baru 6 tahun. Wife dia cakap, that's not mine. So things macam dia mula getting weirder pada satu malam. Diorang dekat bawah and they were watching TV. Natalia pergi bagi tahu this kid that dia nak bunuh mak bapak dia.
I'm trying to kill you. I want you dead.
No one akan macam believe dia lah kan. Budak tu 6 years old. So macam mana dia nak fikir benda-benda macam ni semua kan, semua and all that stuff lah kan. Sukan budak kecil semua, akan mak bapak dia selalu macam pakaikan dia baju semua, akan pakaikan dia seluar semua and all that stuff kan. Husband and wife ni, dia ada pakaian untuk Natalia. Lepas tu, diorang nampak diorang nampak hair dekat dia punya danger zone. Umur dia sebenarnya berapa? How old is this girl? Benda yang pertama they did, after diorang memang dah figure out that umur dia sebenarnya bukan 6 tahun. Dia bukannya a little girl lagi. Sebenarnya dia dah 20 lebih. She's like 29. Mula diorang fikir dia 22, lepas tu diorang fikir 25, lepas tu diorang fikir 29. So they don't really know like how old is this girl yang dia pergi ambil ni, lepas tu dia pergi bawa masuk rumah dia, lepas tu dia bagi everything. So siapa perempuan ni sebenarnya lah, you know. The whole family, husband, wife, lepas tu budak-budak ni semua, you guys, leave Natalia seorang in that house.
I don't know what to do for my hair. My hair's still growing out. But yeah.
Lepas tu dia pergi bayar rumah tu, you guys, for 1 full year.
Hello and happy Thanksgiving.
Few days later, masuk berita.
The Barnetts face 2 counts of felony neglect, charges that they say miss the point entirely.
Are now facing jail time after being charged with neglect for allegedly abandoning Natalia.
Husband and wife kena tahan sebab dia pergi tinggalkan anak dia seorang, a 6-year-old, dekat dalam rumah dia. The father ni, he went on the news, lepas tu dia pergi tell every single thing.
That very first night, when Christine was giving our new daughter a bath, you know, she shouted to me, "Michael," and it wasn't just a shout, it was one of those tones of voice where you knew something was very wrong. I came rushing into the bathroom and I found Christine white as a ghost. She was truly shaken. I had no idea why. And I said, "What's wrong? What's wrong?" And Christine simply said, "Look." She would put thumbtacks face up on our stairs. So when we would walk up and down stairs, we would be stepping on thumbtacks. Certain things would start to become missing in the home. We would find under her bed. And then after a short time, there was a moment when I woke up in the middle of the night and Natalia was standing over my bed with her hand. Natalia would simply tell us very coldly and very directly, "I'm trying to the boys."
A few weeks later, ada satu family, ada orang family yang kecil-kecil, manusia yang pendek-pendek itu semua. They cannot believe that orang boleh buat macam ni dekat budak 6 tahun. Ada orang punya rumah semua macam sesuai gila for her.
She's 16 years old today. Exactly. There are people out there who think she's 30.
That's ridiculous.
I'd say that's ridiculous.
I mean, she looks like a child, she acts like a child.
Did you ever think she might not be a 6-year-old, she might be an adult?
Never. Never.
Lepas tu, I don't know what happened. You suka Natalia semula, what happened? Lepas tu, they have no comment whatsoever. They have no comment about why diorang tak ambil Natalia.
She's 30.
That's ridiculous.
I'd say that's ridiculous.
Mula-mula you marah semua, lepas tu now you tak nak dia. You nak dia, lepas tu you tak nak dia. So why? Itu kita tak tahu.
That's ridiculous.
I'd say that's ridiculous.
This morning, Natalia Barnett, the girl at the center of that adoption scandal, is speaking out for the first time.
A few months ago, Natalia was invited dekat Dr. Phil.
There's been a lot of controversy, obviously, about your age because of the family that you were with before. How old are you?
I'm 16.
You're 16?
Yes.
With her brand new mom and dad.
Without somebody else trying to paint a picture of her, of who they think she is because of the media.
Ada mak baru, ada ayah yang baru, ada adik-beradik yang baru. So far macam tak ada apa-apa, so far no complaints. Now you guys, semua cakap that dia 16 years old.
I'm 16.
You're 16?
Yes.
16 tahun. But aku tak nampak budak 16 tahun. I nampak perempuan yang macam dah 32. Orang semua check, yes, dia ada badan 6 tahun.
According to this, she's 16 years old today. Exactly.
Most people semua fikir that Natalia ni sebenarnya dilahirkan pada tahun 1989. Everything kata that dia dilahirkan pada tahun 2003. So, apa korang fikir? Budak ni dia betul-betul budak kecil ke, ataupun she's like a real psycho yang nak a family ke apa kan? I don't know. Apa korang fikir?
I'm trying to kill you. I want you dead.
Oh my god.
They even made a movie out of this. Ada movie ni guys yang dipanggil Orphan.
Esther, what are you doing?
I'm trying to kill you.
Dia belajar semua dekat rumah. She is homeschooled. This year dia akan be 17 years old. So dia form 5 kan this year. I don't know. If you ask me, I think that she really looks like a grown adult. Dia tak nampak macam budak kecil. How old is Natalia sebenarnya? Dia 16 ke? Dia 32?
I'm 16.
You're 16?
Yes. I want them to see the genuine me, and I want them to see how my little sister and my little brother see me.
I want you dead.
A lot of people look at me different, but I don't mind because it's the way I am, it's the way God made me. I don't mind, and that's what we should all be like.
Alright guys, that's it for today, okay guys? Apa korang fikir pasal Robbie Williams? Apa korang fikir pasal that ghost tu, yang macam ghost tu, yang Michael Jackson tu? I want to know apa korang fikir pasal Natalia ni. If you guys like video ni macam ni lagi, you guys please hit like on this video. Subscribe to the channel kalau korang belum subscribe. Hit that bell, okay guys, so you guys will know that ada upload video, so you guys will not miss satu pun video, you know what I mean? Love you all so much you guys. Assalamualaikum, and I'll see you guys in a few days. Hopefully kita punya video yang tu dah siap lah, okay? Kalau tak, I will always be here. I love you all so much you guys. Please be safe, and I'll see you guys soon.